into battle. But the other nice thing about Fury here is that now she's going to take, she doesn't have to take as much damage to get off that healing wind, which means that every time she casts healing wind, she's nearly going to be back up to full health, as well as she can just spam it, so Cloud's almost going to always be at full health. And especially with her having cover on, she now has increased vitality, not much, but she has some, which means that she's now like this pro healer that's just going to be non-stop healing. But to get way back on topic, the point I wanted to pull up was it's a shame that we're not rewarding each other for doing nice things. I mean, like, when people do something nice for us, we might say, oh, there's a perfect example. Fury just missed half of those. I don't remember which half, though. It's gonna be so sloppy. Yay! But we don't do enough nice things for each other, which is ultimately where I'm trying to go with this huge, long conversation. You know, we might thank somebody for doing something nice for us, but it's not... I mean, like, it's definitely sincere, but it's not... You know, when's the last time that you made something for somebody who did something nice for you? Or one of your friends that consistently does something nice for you? How often are you like, you know what, I'm going to take you out to dinner because you just treat me so well, and strengthen up that friendship? I mean, no, I mean, you just become so accustomed to it. And nice, Aerith just gained a new Limit Break, Sealed Evil. And I definitely do want to show that one off, because that one's actually quite amazing. And it gets such a bad reputation in this game. Or at least when I look online, everybody's like, it's worth it, Healing Wind is so much better. And yeah, generally it is, but there's times where Sealing Wind can be quite amazing. And Aerith is almost out of magic, so get some damage going. But yeah, generally I'll stand out here and train until both my characters are out of magic, either from you know, casting spells too many times, or Cloud might be able to kill him. I don't know if this is going to be strong enough yet. I hope so. I think it'll kill him, because he's in his second stage. Nope. I was about to say, if that kills him, I'm going to be so upset. Oh well. Cloud is like permanent party member through the entire game, so we're not... This guy's doing a lot of damage though. Oh, okay, he wasn't anywhere close to meeting that limit break. He just ate that thing up. But here you can see, we got 200 gil for killing that house. So one hyper costs you 100, and a night at the inn I think is like 150. So if you kill a house, you can either spend a night at the inn, or pardon me, or you could always run back to Aerith's house and sleep there for free, and there's no consequence whatsoever. You can just grind out here indefinitely and sleep at Aerith's house for free. No problem. Ooh, sweet, we got a back attack. First we get Aerith's fire magic going. Although in a sense it's kind of a bad idea, because now all those things had plenty of time to build up their meters as well, since it's an active time battle. But yeah, so anyways, NCS, I'll have to look at what video episode it was. Actually I'll load that up right now. I actually really like NCS as a Let's Player. He's one of the biggest inspirations. I've watched almost every single thing he's put out, which makes me sound like a stalker. I'll save this limit break to see if they do any more damage to Cloud. Nope, just gonna do more damage to Aerith. I'll let him attack one more time. Boop. Oh, and the one time Aerith is not supposed to take the blow, which she does. It's episode 14 of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword by Nintendo Capri Sun. And he made just a very small reference to it. But I thought about how much of a shame it is that it's not considered... Oh, 280 gil from 4 of those worms. So just kill 4 worms, and you have a night at the inn and basically your hyper for one character. you do 2 battles out here, and you have enough money to pay off for both characters having a hyper, and you can just train up limit breaks out here very quickly for so early in the game. If you want a huge advantage for the rest of the game. Which I do. At least for Aerith I do. Because Aerith being a healer, I don't think any of her limit breaks ever do any damage. She's like me in video games. She's a dedicated healer and doesn't like to attack. She just wants to keep the party up and going. And I love it. But yeah, I thought about how much of a shame it is, because like, I'm on internet sites to meet people, hang out with people, date people, whatever have you. And the big thing I noticed is that there's a lot of women that I will try to contact. And mind you, yes, I'm aware it's a dating site, or I'm aware it's a meeting site, so that you probably get tons of creepy guys messaging them. And if you're just not physically interested in somebody, you're probably not going to go out of your way to meet that person. I am aware of these things. What I'm unaware of is that it gives you the right to be rude, especially when the person's trying innocently. I could understand if I was pressuring the person or super pestering the person. But when it's one of those things that, like, hey, you say that you lived in Florida. I used to live in Florida. You say that you like going swimming. I love going swimming. And you say that you want to go to the zoo, and I'm asking if I can take you to the zoo. Me being ugly is not a reason to say no. It's, truth be told, it's a bloody terrible. I'm pretty offended. Nice. That didn't give her limit break, which is what I was hoping. Yeah! And I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had people message me, like, specifically, there was this one very, very overweight, older than me female, and when I looked at her profile, she's not smiling in any of her pictures. And, I mean, ultimately, she does not look like a good time. I can't imagine me and this person having anything in common. And then even worse is that when I went to read the message, all it said was, hey. And I feel bad picking on this person and just not respond. Like, I literally was just, like, not interested. Sorry. And, like, that's gotta be a huge self-esteem cut. And especially, like, my profile says, like, oh, hey, I'm very friendly. And here I'm talking about not judging people. And yet I 100% judged this person right off the bat. Just looked at them, read their profile, and was just unimpressed. Seal Evil! So here's Seal Evil, guys. It stops all enemies, which means their active time meter stops filling up. And even if it is filled up, they are unable to execute commands. Ooh, that does really low damage. And I don't know, it lasts for a certain amount of time. I don't know how long. At the moment, it's looking to be like 30 seconds of stop. Could be a minute. I don't think it's a minute. But plenty of time for me to kill all of them. So that's where Seal Evil can be amazing, is when you get it against a group of enemies, or if anything just needs to be silenced. Fighting spellcasters, Aerith can be one of your best characters for a mass silence, and it's built into a limit break, which with Fury on her, Fury I don't think affects spells. I could be wrong. Somebody please correct me if I am wrong, because I honestly just don't know. Oh, but get back on topic. I felt bad because, I did not send her a positive message back, and I completely judged her right off the bat. But there was just absolutely nothing that I could see whatsoever, potentially, that could make us have fun. And yes, it was because I did not find her attractive. I did read through the person's profile. I did, look at a bunch of the pictures to see, like, okay, is this person at least interesting? And they're frowning in every picture. I mean, that is the worst. Like, I mean, that would be like going on somebody's Facebook, and, all their pictures are of them, super drunk, and them asking why I don't want to hang out with them. And it's, no offense, that's completely clear why I don't want to hang out with you. You're completely drunk, and I don't drink. If you're drunk and high in every single one of your pictures, I'm probably not going to want to spend time with you. And, it's just kind of a funny thing, because a lot of my best friends are heavy drinkers or, heavy drug users, and they're amazing people. They're absolutely brilliant people. I would never trade them for anything in the world. I've gotten into fights with them and still talk to them. Known them for 10, 11 years now. And they're some of the greatest people ever. Like, if any of them wanted to go into business, I would throw my entire life savings at them to help support their business because I trust them that much. Or, you know, I mean, obviously it would have to be a good idea, but the point is, I trust them as human beings. I would deposit my life into their hands with the expectation that they're going to give me back a better life. But I want to know what you guys think. I mean, like, is it weird to... I'm not saying to expect something for doing something nice. I'm not talking about the person having to spend money or going out of their way to do something nice for you. I'm talking about, why is it a wrong thing to expect something nice in return for doing something nice? Even if it's only a compliment, even if it's only, you know, a thank you. And I mean, clearly there's plenty of nice things done that we don't... Uh-oh. My frames are dropping violently. That's not good. I may have been recording for too long. Guys, after this episode, if this still records properly, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know why this is bugging out. Oh no. You're so far behind. Computer, what are you doing? Alright, level up. Guys, thank you for listening to me rant. Let me know your thoughts. You know, why is evil not punished more, and why is good things not rewarded more? And I appear to go back to normal. Guys, tune in next time. I'm going to go back into town and finish up doing the things I'm supposed to be doing back on Quest. So thank you for watching me battle, and thanks for sticking with me. Ta-ta.